So who's telling the truth about the impact of Act 10 on our schools? We have referenda questions all over the state now because people need more money in the school districts, they tell us. You got Monona Grove, they're going to ask the taxpayers in April on the spring ballot to spend $2.6 million a year for 5 years. 5 straight years, that's $137 property tax increase on a $100,000 house, which really bites if you're a senior on fixed income. Their shortfall for 1 year is $850,000, but they want 2.6. I asked Jeff Simpson on the school board why. He said, well, because the costs go up every year. They live within the constraints of Act 10. I go, what happened to the savings from health insurance costs and the salaries? What do you do with that money? Well, we got less from the state, so we're just in trouble. We need more money. Well, think about that. Is the money well spent always when school districts, if they are adding support staff, and I'm not commenting on Monona Grove, but any school district, new buildings, new auditoriums, new this, new that, and they're not cutting any bloated administrators, they're not doing all those things, they're always going to need more money, always need more money. You, as the taxpayer, think, hey, I'm maxed out because we rely so much on the property tax based on property wealth, which can be regressive. A millionaire can have the same value house as somebody making $40,000. So Mike Ellis, the former state senator, now retired from NENA, said we should have an equalized property tax rate across the state so we don't penalize people in rural poor, urban poor, or the rich districts, and then we have an equalized rate, and then we have DPI decide how much money should be spent on special needs students in school districts using revenues from sales and income taxes. A fair way to do it. We should do that because the way we do it now is not going to work. Seniors can't afford those property tax increases every year. And also the money being wasted, yes, we have bloated administrative budgets around the state. When I went to Sun Prairie sectional game in basketball a few years ago in their $100 million new high school, I couldn't get a seat. It was sold out. Sun Prairie is a memorial. I sat on the floor Indian style. I mentioned, how can you spend $100 million for a school, not enough seats? And this guy muttered, that would have been another $1 million. Well, my high school had 1,600 seats, and we never had a problem getting seats, so you figure it out. My 2 cents, my 2 minutes, brought to you by Edge Construction and Capital Consultants. Bill McCoshen, lobbyist who gets things done downtown. You talk about this and more on the radio Monday morning at 8 on 92.1 FM The Mic, The Mitch Henck Show. Talk to you then.